awareness, you can also apply the surrounding awareness, right? And the fourth one is about Chinese custom, right? And the fifth one is about the basic study of feng shui using Chinese corpus. They call it Lo Pan, right? This has different usage when you apply it in checking. You apply it in checking. So I'll share with you afterwards when you go. But why is checking being placed at number one when you learn? It's very important for us to know the signal being passed on by analyzing your environment. By knowing your environment, you know what is the impending issue, what is about to happen. That is very, very important, right? For instance, if I'm about to get sick, you know that I get a bit sore throat, you know, probably infection in my throat, or I speak too much, or less intake of liquid or water. So that is a symptoms. So similarly, feng shui also has its symptoms, right? Knowing the symptoms, then only you'll be able to help the individual or the occupants to overcome, right? That particular impending issue. That's what I mean, right? But sad to say, 95% of customers will normally wait until the matters to have already happened, the issue that have already actually happened. Then only, right? You think you have seen here or ever seen it, right? So it says that would be actually a cure instead of prevention. But all this while, for 4,500 years, feng shui is meant to be used as a preventive measure. It's similar to the current world where they call it as a wellness service or wellness product that's going to help us to overcome the impending issue. So it becomes the very first lesson that it goes into. So today, I'm going to guide you through some of the steps of using feng shui as a check. So you're going to learn some of that. Step number one, okay? So if you're recording, please split it into, if you're writing, split into checking, feng shui checking, the first one. Number two is actually general awareness study. This becomes the core study of today. We are going to go into general awareness study. Okay? General awareness are things like beam ahead or above our head, right? Or you have toilets inside your kitchen corner, or your bed is facing your door. When you open your room, your bed is facing the door, right? Or your children's door is facing the elder room door. So people say door face door, there are a lot of quarrels and all that. These are known as general awareness. And this aspect of general awareness actually analyzes the occupant's character and behavior. So the focus of general awareness is actually understanding the occupant's character and behavior. So you have to note this down. Right? So why? Giving you an example. If a kid wakes up in the morning, don't tidy the blanket, don't tidy the bed sheets and all that, you'll know this kid have behaviors of not being systematic in whatever he or she is doing. You're understanding from that particular action the behavior of that particular kids. And when you tie that in feng shui, it says that for this kid to be successful, number one, he or she will have to be at least 45 years old and above. Number two, the chance of success is very low. Number three, repeated action, continuously doing the same thing again and again will be very high because there will be a lot of mistakes. Okay? Due to non-systematic, from where you learn about the character, from the minute he or she wakes up in the morning, he's not tidying up his bed. So if he says that I have maids will help you tidy up, so this particular child eventually will need someone to assist or help him or her in completing his task in life. So without any help or good Samaritan, then this person will not be able to have any performance. So you see, from our environment, under the topic of general awareness, you are able to understand a person's character or behavior. And that behavior will lead to probabilities or possibilities in life. That's one thing about it. Okay? Your environment is training you or is causing you to be in that particular aspect. So you say, that is what general awareness is all about. Understanding the occupant's behavior and characters. So when you're not staying in the house, you definitely cannot use general awareness to conduct any check. One, you're not in the house yet. So how to see your character? Probably you don't have any furniture, don't have anything around yet. True. So you can't use that as an aspect of checks. Come here. Okay, the third one is surrounding awareness. This is analyzing the occupant's analytical abilities or foresight in life. Analytical, that means that how strong is the occupant's analysis of his undertakings in life. Okay, normally on this surrounding awareness, we talk about occupant choosing the wrong profession, or your child entering the wrong profession. You know, go to India to study medicine, come back, becomes a salesman, don't want to be a doctor. These are choosing the wrong profession. It talks about analysis, analytical abilities, and also your foresight in life. So we use the surrounding awareness to actually judge or check the occupant's cost based on this. So you have to understand this, right? Surrounding. But we are not going to touch on this very much. No doubt we do, but not very much today. Okay? Very minor aspect of it. As minor aspect, we're going to teach you how to choose your permits, be where you stay or where you use it for your businesses or career. Right. The fourth one is known as Chinese custom. Well, being a feng shui master, naturally we need to understand Chinese custom. Why? Because this knowledge comes from the Chinese, isn't it? Right. So if you are a practitioner who do not understand any Chinese custom, it's similar to a doctor who actually set up his practice in a village where there's a lot of Chinese. And this old man comes to the doctor and says, doctor, oh yeah, you have this infection. But normally when you talk to an old man, infection, you know, what's that? So they'll say that, oh, you're heaty, you're sick because of infection, so go back, take this antibiotic. Okay? And then the old man will naturally ask you, hey, can I take some cooling herbs? Then I'll try it, cooling herbs. Because you say, I'm heaty, Chinese custom, once you're heaty, you take what? They'll say, definitely is cooling herbs thrown out. So if you are a doctor who don't understand that custom, you say, hey, I ask you to take medicine, don't tell me you take herbs. Then you will step onto the old man saying that, what kind of doctor is this? I say, only ask you whether I can take the option, you ask me to take. So if the doctor understands the nature of the Chinese practice, then definitely you say, you take my medicine first, so after how many hours, then you can drink your soya. Right, so you're actually practicing something where you make people feel at ease. True enough. So in feng shui it's the same. You must understand the Chinese custom in order for you, whenever they ask certain thing or when you suggest something, you know what you are doing with it. For instance, what is Chinese custom? Right? Hanging lantern. You see people hang lantern in front of their house? Right? So you don't say old fashioned, but still people hang the lantern. You see all the modern houses, the lantern doesn't suit, okay? The lantern doesn't suit the environment, but they still hang white. It's a Chinese custom. Whenever you have lantern, they say that, oh, there's going to be prosperity. So, what is the Chinese lantern? What's the cause of it in Chinese custom? So the fourth one you need to know, and a lot of it is to do with the laughing Buddha, right? And also like Folok Sao, and then you have this Pishu, Qilin, right? They call it the Fu Dog, and then they have these Pishu and all that. These are Chinese custom. Chinese custom practice mainly is to overcome certain impact, but not necessarily it will not harm you, you know. For instance,